Hello everybody, welcome back to 10 Minute Reviews. I'm Jason, bringing you today's video. My fuzzy little co-star Freya is running around somewhere. She will probably fur missile me at some point today, some point in this video. So today I want to talk about an author that we've talked about in the past with a new book that's kind of, sort of in a series. Well, it definitely is in a series he's already written before. Kind of connects, but most of his stuff connects. By the way, please hit the like and subscribe buttons, guys. We've got a ton of videos, always coming out with new videos, and we love to talk about books. Small family channel, me, fuzzy little, oh, she's outside screaming, the fuzzy little puppy, and the wife. We're going to keep doing this no matter what, but we'd really appreciate any support you guys might want to give us. So today, and I'm also planning on trying to set up a Discord channel. Once I get it set up, it'll be in the links down below. Don't know how long it's going to take me. Today I want to talk about William D Arand and his newest book, Save State Hero. Save State Hero. Now, normally I go through the usual 4 categories, but today I'm not going to for a couple of reasons. First off, the writing style you guys all already know, and the world you guys also already know, because Save State Hero occurs within his Super Sale on Superheroes universe. Now, one thing with Arand, or Darand, he writes under both names, is that he has this big connected universe. Big connected universe with the gods, Runner, Riker, various other gods and creatures. Plus, he's really really intimated at how all these worlds are basically computer programs. How pretty much everybody is basically running on a server. Their whole lives, everything about them is running on a server, which makes everyone almost a computer game. It's really hinted at this many times, and he pretty much doubles down on that with this book. So, Save State Superhero, Save State Hero, again, occurs within the Super Sale on Superheroes world. I love this book, by the way, guys. Absolutely love. I'll say I absolutely loved 80% of this book. Loved it. So, occurs, again, like I said, within the Super Sale on Superheroes world, the universe. And in fact, the main character, Edmund, is a member of Legion, and we have, of course, been introduced to Legion many times. In fact, he is Felix's personal assistant, although what he really is more than anything else is he's more of a fixer. Edmund is a fixer, he's a problem solver. He generally takes most of his orders from Faith, not Felix, although of course he knows Felix, he knows Andrea, he knows everybody. And he's got an interesting superpower that he has kept to himself up to this point. Basically, Edmund, again, going with this video game theme and everybody being on computer servers type of theme, his superpower is that he can basically rewind time. He can create save points. How awesome would that be, to be able to create save points? Now, he's got a limited number of them, although that does kind of open up later on in the book, slightly, very slightly. But, again, he can create these save states. Now, if he tries to create too many save points too fast, because he can just overwrite his save points. So if he tries to create save points too fast, it gives him issues, nausea, and eventually he'll just pass out. So he can't, create a save point and then 30 seconds later, if he likes the result up to this point, create another save point, and then create another save point after that, create another save point. At a certain point, his body's just going to break down. So typically he runs, like a monthly, a weekly, and a daily kind of save points. So he can always rerun the day if he has to. Every so often he finds himself in a situation, say a combat situation or a situation with a lot of people's lives at stake, where he will overwrite one of his save points, and knowing that he can always, if he has to, always go back and even further. And he'll try and keep rerunning it until he gets to the outcome that he likes. Now, it sounds like a really cool superpower, guys. It really does. But you got to keep this in mind too. Again, limited number of save points, so we can't just create these things willy-nilly. So again, monthly, weekly, daily kind of thing. And 2, just imagine the unending boredom of having to redo the same monotonous stuff every single time. Hi, Fuzzy. Told you the Fuzzy won't. Told you she'd fur miss him. Okay. I love you too. Baby. Don't headbutt me anymore. Told you she'd firm whistle me at some point. So, just imagine the monotony. So, just let's say, he's got his daily save point. Then he realizes, then something occurs, and he realizes that this is actually a problem that originated a couple days back. So now he has to rerun the week. So he goes back to his weekly save point and has to rerun the whole thing all the way up. And he doesn't want to change too much because he needs to get to the same spot and just tweak a few minor things. And let's say that fails. Now he has to go back and do it again. And there's one point where he basically runs, I think he says, a month of his time, basically a month of subjective time on the same day trying to fix something. So it's got its pluses and minuses. And of course he's got a few little personal issues as well that he has to work on, say with his sister and some other things going on. But these save points, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, and that's what makes him such a fantastic fixer for Felix, because no matter how messed up the situation is, no matter how much the odds are against them, Edmund always seems to be able to pull it out. And of course they're not familiar with his superpowers, so they don't realize how he's doing it, but he always seems to manage to get to the right solution. Pretty cool. In a lot of ways, this almost comes out as sort of a slice of life novel. Edmund is, of course, chasing the girl, and unlike Felix, he is not looking for a harem situation or anything along those lines. He's got one girl in particular that he is chasing, and he doesn't want to cheat. He doesn't want to keep using his save points and try and figure out, pull a Groundhog Day and figure out exactly, what's going to work and end up getting the girl. So he, he's trying to do it the right way and failing pretty miserably, which is also pretty fun. So again, guys, I love this book. This was an absolutely fantastic. It was an awesome book. A great, great, great entry into the Supercell superheroes universe and or multiverse, you could say, because it also, of course, includes Wild Wastes and some of his other books. I mean, at one point, Renee shows up, the assassin that we all know from one of the other series. So all in all, it's a fantastic book. The only thing I don't like, and I'll be 100% honest, it's starting to turn me off from Arand's books, is how much he will eventually, all his books, he's having so much fun with this multiverse thing going on that at a certain point, while he's building up this, these characters and these things that are going on, and at a certain point he just yanks them out. He yanks them out of everything that we've been building towards and seeing going on and really getting investing, and just yanks them completely out so he can throw them into this multiverse thing. And honestly, I'm starting to get away from Arand's books, and I didn't finish the last Superheroes book. As soon as he jerked Felix out, as soon as Felix gets jerked out of Legion and everything he's building, and that's what's fantastic about it. So much fun. Felix is an awesome character. Legion is an awesome character in and of itself. And his kind of getting control of these worlds and the trials and tribulations and how he gets around those, that's what's fun. That's what I like to read. Then he jerks Felix out, throws him in another world to go, takes his powers away sometimes. It goes, we got to run this mission with a couple of people and do this, and I lose interest. I'm just, that's not what I'm there for. And same thing with Wild Wastes, jerk Vince out of his entire empire, make him be by himself with one or two people. It just doesn't interest me. It really doesn't. Not after all this time of building it up. So I didn't finish Last Wild Wastes either. I got halfway through, loved it, and then as soon as he got jerked out of it and no longer the plot that I personally am invested in, I was done. And same thing with Save Point Hero. I loved the first 70 to 80% of the book. Absolutely loved it. And then as soon as things, really seemed to be getting resolved, he jerked him out of it, threw him in with another. Threw him in with Felix and Vince and Renee and Riker and Runner and all these other gods and the multiverse thing that Arand does, and I tried. I really did. I tried, and I just couldn't. I couldn't even tell you what the last 25% of the book was about. I did finish it, but my eyes were just skimming over it because I lost interest. Just wasn't interested. So, and the way it ended. If there is a sequel, I can't say that I'm going to read it. I really can't. But this book by itself, the first 80% of the book, phenomenal. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Cannot recommend it enough. So, guys, after you guys have hit the like and subscribe button, go check out Save Point Hero. It's a lot of fun. Talk to you guys next time. Bye now.